Good morning, students. So today we will start with our chapter data representation. Okay. So the basic concept about data representation, it means how we are going to represent our data in our PC or in real world, or whenever you are solving maths or any particular number system, or so whatever you are solving. So you need data. Now here the digital representation of the data. Basically the data is represented either through decimal number system or binary number system or octal number system or hexadecimal number systems. Okay. So we are it means according to our need or according to the particular device or according to the real world, whatever wherever we are performing a particular task, according to that we the data is being represented. Now first of all, the first representation of data is decimal number system. Decimal number system, it means the number system which we are normally using while performing any real world mathematical problems or solutions. You can say that just in your mathematics you are using the numbers from 0 to 9. Okay, so if you count from 0 to 9, there are 10 numbers. That's why these number systems are known as decimal number system, and they are having base 10. Okay, because 10 numbers are there, that's why these are having base 10. Make it clear, students. So the decimal number system is having base 10. So whenever you are representing any number in the standard form or in the standard notation, always you are using power of 10. Okay, so means suppose 1.6 into 10 to the power 4 or 5 and so on, whatever is there, it means the decimal number system is having the power or the base 10. Similarly, you are having the means unit, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000. Here you can see there is the difference of 10 everywhere. It means 1 into 10 tens, then 10 into 10 hundred, then 100 into 10,000, then 1,000 into 10 10,000, and similarly if we reverse back 10,000 divided by 10,000, 10,000 divided by 10,100, and so on. It means this decimal number system, basically these are having the base 10. Okay, so the first number system which is being used, that is from numbers from 0 to 9, and this number system is known as decimal number system. Second number system is binary number system. In other words, you also know, or most of you may be knowing, that it is also known as machine language. Okay, because our computer system only understands or one. That's why the second one is binary number system. Okay. Now this binary in this binary number system there are only two numbers, 0 or 1. Basically we can't use decimal number system for our computers, because basically a computer is an electronic device, and basically it works with electricity, which it means suppose it is having only two phase, either on phase or off phase. Okay, and accordingly it is either considered at 0 or considered at 1. Okay, so it means our decimal number system basically binary number system, basically it is having either 0 or 1, that is on off mechanism. And similarly, suppose if you consider about different electronic devices, okay, like your computers, like your mobile phones, like or any electronic device or tablets or any particular electronic device, okay, or even television you can consider, or refrigerator or any particular device. As you you might have already, as basically any particular electron voltage level. Okay. So these particular electronic devices, suppose if we use the decimal number system, then the voltage level may be from 0 to 9, means it will varies very high. But if we are having 0 or 1 mechanism, it means the voltage level is either 0 or 1. Okay, so it is very easier to consider or to operate that particular electronic device. So no need to go in deep, no need to no need to consider about this voltage. Simply make it clear that binary number system, it is having two digits, 0 or 1, and it depends upon the on and off mechanism. Okay, now this binary number system, always these are having the power of 2. Okay, because here the base is 2, it is having only two numbers, 0 or 1, so the base is 2. Okay, so make it clear the binary number system is having base 2. Suppose if we are having any binary number 110011, okay, so point 0011. Now the numbers which are towards the left side, they are having the positive power of 2. Suppose if we are having any binary number 11001.00011, okay, so the number which is towards the left side means before decimal they are having the positive power of 2, and the numbers which are after decimal they are having the negative power of 2. To make it clear, the numbers, binary numbers, they are differentiated, means they may be having either positive power of 2, or they may be having negative power of 2. Make it clear. Now these binary numbers, they are whenever we write any binary number, okay, so they are having the most significant bit and the least significant bit, because 0 and 1, they are known as bit over here, the smallest unit of memory in your computer system, okay. So the 0 or 1, they are means, so the number which is toward the leftmost side, that is known as MSB, most significant bit, okay. Suppose if we are having 110001, okay, so the number which is towards the left side, that is 1, it is known as MSB, most significant bit, and the number which is towards the left right side, okay, rightmost side, that is known as the LSB, least significant bit. So we are having either most significant bit or least significant bit in the binary number system. Clear? Is it clear to all? Now one thing more that you have to keep in your mind or keep in your brain, that whenever we are writing any binary number, suppose I had written a binary number 110001, okay. Now we always start counting binary number from right to left, okay, means we will go from right to left. The rightmost digit will be considered at 0 position, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Clear? It means the rightmost digit is 1 into 2 to the power 0. Better make it clear that why I am saying 2 to the power 0, because binary numbers always stands with the power of 2. Make it clear, it always stands with the power of 2 with their place value. Now here the number which is at the rightmost side, that number I had said 1, okay. Now the number for 1 we have to write 1 into 2 to the power 0, because this one is at the 0th position, means the place value of this one is 0, okay. Similarly to the power 1, and then to the power 2, to the power 3, and so on, because the binary number always stands with the power of 2. So whereas I think the this concept of place value with the power of binary number is clear. If anyone is having doubt why we are taking the power of 2, because the base of binary number is 2, we are having only two numbers, either 0 or 1, that's why always the power of 2 is taken with the binary number system, okay. Next number system is octal number system, and octal number system, it is having 8 digits from 0 to 7. So if we count from 0 to 7, it means we are having 8 digits. So octal number system is also there. We can use octal number system for conversion, for different types of calculation. Even some devices also this octal number system is used, okay. So we are having the octal number system, and then we are having hexadecimal number system. Actually, you know, hexadecimal number system, it is having 16 digits from 0 to 9 and A to F, and if you count from 0 to 9 and A to F, it is having 16 digits. So the base of hexadecimal number system is 16, because 16 digits are here. Here A is considered as 10, then B is considered as 11, then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, F is considered as 16, you know. So hexadecimal number system, basically it is from 0 to 16, okay, 0 to 9 and A to F. It means overall 16 digits are there. So the hexadecimal number system is having base 16, octal number system is having base 8, binary number system is having base 2, and decimal number system is having base 10. Depend upon how many digits are there in that particular number. So dear students, this much for today, and in the next video I will explain you about conversion of one number system to another number system. So you should go through the lecture of today, listen it properly, have the concept of different number systems, and afterwards we will try to convert one number system into another number system. Okay, so have this listen this video properly, have the concept, and somewhere you can also note down some points as per your need. Okay, so all the best, and in the next video we will discuss about conversion of different number systems. Okay.